Page 6, we wish you a Merry Christmas. 3 4-time signatures, so there's 3 counts in a measure, and we're counting quarter notes. It starts with a pickup measure because there's only 1 quarter note in it, so we're coming in on beat 3. 1, 2, 3. The first 2 beats are at the end of bottom page 7, the half note. That's beats 1 and 2. Let's take it carefully and check our rhythm and fingering and all that junk. The left hand is starting here. That puts it in this position. The right hand is starting with the thumb on middle C, puts it here, so you're in middle C position. Okay. We got 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and. So it's 3, 1 and 2 and. See right there in the first full measure. The right hand plays the first 2 C's, and then the left hand plays the last one. They're sharing C. Well, that's what you do in middle C position. So again, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. By the way, in case you're wondering, why are they doing that? Why couldn't the right hand play all the C's or the left hand or whatever? And the answer is it's entirely up to the arranger. They could have written it where only one hand plays all the C's. But it's kind of fun doing this. We get to do this sometimes. Okay. Again, for the 3rd time. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Get the idea? I really don't see anything about this piece that's tricky. I mean, that's basically the piece. I'm assuming you can read the notes and the rhythms and all that, because I teach that kind of stuff in the method book, not in this kind of a book. So you go through and get your hands together and then go back through it a few million times, whatever it takes, and get rid of any hesitations you have so there's a steady beat all the way through. It's up to you on how fast you go, but it's got to be a steady beat. If it's not steady, slow it down and try it. And you can gradually speed it up later. Once we do that, then we add the articulation. That's the slurs and the staccatos and stuff. So here we're going to slur all this together, connect it, then staccatos. Wrist staccato. I'm bouncing off the keys. Lift up there and measure 4. These numbers at the beginning of the lines and the little boxes above the step, those are measure numbers. So measure 4, you can figure it out. It's after measure 3. You're here, and then here, a new phrase. Just lift it. It's like taking a breath. Lift up. Otherwise, we connect these. Well, you can't connect repeated notes, but you do the best you can. But between the phrases, it's a little bigger lift up. So you go through and put in the slurring and our staccatos and that stuff. Then we'll think about the dynamics, the louds and softs. It's MF at the beginning, which is mezzo forte, medium loud, moderately loud. You get it. It's not loud, it's just sort of loud. Whatever you think sort of loud is. Don't get carried. Not loud, just sort of loud. When you get down to the bottom of the page, the last note there on page 6, that's come down to sort of soft, medium soft, mezzo piano. Not soft, just sort of soft, whatever that is. And then the pickup to measure 13, the note right in front of it, you go back up to moderately loud. And now you have the hairpin on measure 13 to get louder. Now we're going to go up to loud. So start measure 13 moderately loud. That's loud. So each of those notes in measure 13 can get just a hair louder. Don't get loud to measure 14. And at the end of the second line there on page 7, you go back down to moderately soft or moderately loud. You have a crescendo in measure 21, you're going to go back up to loud. You're going to end at loud, and there's a ritardando there at the end. You're going to slow down. Doesn't say how much to slow down. It's a felt thing. How much do you feel it should slow down? I'll slow down differently every time I play it. I don't know. As far as the speed goes, well, it's a happy song. How fast would you sing it? It has to be accurate, so don't go beyond that. That, to me, is about fine. Road map, or where do you go in? You see the repeat sign at the end of measure 16. And it says repeat 2 times. So that means you're going to play it 3 times, because you have to play it once before you can repeat it. So you can play it 3 times, but that's okay. You got 3 sets of words on page 6. So that makes sense. So we're just going to keep doing that. And then after you played it 3 times, then you go on to measure 17. In the play with me and the duet, both, I'm only going to repeat it once. Just one time is fine. To go on here. Now that's just one way it might sound. Don't copy me. You try and do it your own. Let's play it together and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do any dynamics. I'm going to play everything about the same. I'm only going to repeat 1 time. I'll give us 2 counts. Ready, go. That's 2 counts, and then we'll try it together slowly. You should be playing the same notes I'm playing at the same time I'm playing them. This way you can check, are you playing the right notes or not? Ready, go. Repeat. 2 off. There's a duet for this at the bottom of the page. I'd like to play that. And you play what we just played. Again, I'm only going to repeat it 1 time. I'll give us 2 counts. Now the duet doesn't have a pickup beat like you do, so I'm going to play that beat with you, and then I'm going to play the duet part. Plus, I need you to go up an octave on the keyboard. Well, that means middle C. You just pretend middle C, instead of being here, goes up to this C. And pretend this is middle C. So instead of here, you're here. And play it all up here. Ready, go.